My name is Kendall. I have a skin condition called aquagenic pruritus. This condition causes things like itching, tingling, burning, and pain when I come in contact with water. Typically it's onset within, sometimes it's a couple minutes and sometimes it's 30 to 45, depending on how long and what type of water I am in. But just so y'all know, like, I'm not walking around here musty as hell. How do I shower? Let's talk about that. Basically, my showering process is a lot different from your average person. I have to block out a whole day sometimes, but basically I can try and take a Benadryl before, and I just kind of have to muscle through it. I try to go as fast as I can. The longer I'm in there, the worse that it gets, but you have to shower. My symptoms started around 13 years old. I was in high school. I was a competitive swimmer and water polo player. I know, ironic, but it started in my shins. I started taking showers that were just brutal. I would get out of the shower and be itching my legs so much that, you know, my skin was flaking off. I would start bleeding, thrashing around in my bed, just could not get it to go away. And that's kind of been the beginning of the end for me. It's really not funny, but I have to cope somehow. That's when I was diagnosed with aquagenic pruritus. I was around 17 years old. After that diagnosis, about a couple months later is when things started progressing throughout my body. They did put me on a slew of allergy medications, none of which worked for me. There is no research into this. They have no idea why it happens. They do not think that it's genetic. All bodies of water. Yes, that it does include lakes, rivers, pools, oceans, etc. Yes, also in any country, before some of y'all start commenting about how maybe our water's just dirty. Moving on, any bodily fluids. So tears, sweat, and yes, the other ones that you're also thinking of that I've seen some of you comment about, which I'm not gonna make a whole video on that. Next, pretty much every skincare product ever. If y'all check the ingredients, most of them, the first product it's gonna say is water. It's not looking good for me. The last thing I have on here is humidity. No humidity for me. I love Hawaii though. So, let me know, do you think I could survive by avoiding all of that all of the time?
What are you supposed to do when the medical device that you need to stay alive, you are allergic to? Check my blood sugar with me because I just ripped off my continuous glucose monitor because I'm having some kind of weird reaction to it, which is crazy because I never had a reaction to them before. But every once in a while, I just get randomly allergic to the adhesive. I'm just kind of over having devices connected to me, especially when they do stuff like this. I took a little break from the Dexcom, but every time I've checked my blood sugar by finger, it's been like almost 300. So it's time to put one of these babies back on. And I've been having really bad reactions. I'm gonna put this one on my leg, I think. I love you, Dexcom, but why are you so expensive? And why do you make my skin itch? Let's see how my blood sugar reacts to drinking a soda and a carb-heavy meal as a type 1 diabetic. First, let's see what my starting blood sugar is. I'm gonna make my dad try to guess what my blood sugar is. What do you think it is?
98.
84. Okay, starting blood sugar 84. Let's see what happens. Also, I pre-bolused 5 units. I got a Coca-Cola and some chips and salsa, and then these impossible enchiladas with rice and beans, and I'm guessing this all to be about like 60 carbs or so. Okay, it's been about 2 hours, so we're gonna check my blood sugar and see where it's at. My dad's gonna try to guess again. What do you think it is?
356.
I hope not. My blood is pretty dark red, which I feel like that usually means it's high. 104. We're gonna put a Dexcom on my non-diabetic dad and compare our blood sugars. Are you scared?
Very.
Where do you want it? That seem good?
I guess so. Can I hit my muscle?
I don't think so. It feels like there's fat right there. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
It hurt? I put the transmitter in. What do you think?
It's good.
We just started the 2-hour warm-up. We will update you. Starting off with a perfect 93 blood sugar, we went and got Mexican food. We had chips and salsa, enchiladas, and a full sugar Coke. He ended up going up to like 123, and then at the end he was 149, and my blood sugar was also 149, which is so funny. This is everything I keep in my bag as a type 1 diabetic. This is where I put my little pip meter. I love this little meter. It is so compact and tiny and so cute. And my little pip lancet's in there, which is so much better than carrying around one of those bulky lancet devices. In this little pouch, this is where I keep all of my pip pen needles, my insulin, and a juice box, of course. And that is everything I keep in my bag as a type 1 diabetic.
Imagine that in the winter in Ohio. Imagine that. So a lot of people don't believe me that you can be allergic to the cold. So when I made meatballs just now, I realized that maybe I should make this video for cold urticaria awareness. So here's my normal hand, and I should have taken my rings off. It's kind of disgusting now that I think about it. I had to take a toothbrush to my rings, but normal hand. And I wear a size 4.5 ring. I have really small fingers. You probably can't tell on camera, but they're very tiny. And then here's the other one. I can't even get this ring off. It is stuck on there. And that's just because the ground beef was cold. So it's itchy, it's uncomfortable, and that's what happens when I'm exposed to cold temperatures. Imagine that in the winter in Ohio. Imagine that.